Hello, everybody. Today is 2020, April the 29th. I am a doctor of infectious disease in Taiwan. I want to introduce you a hypothesis independently by Jia-Fong Lue. The hypothesis is silently vaccinated, non-contagious exposed of COVID-19. Okay. Since it is a hypothesis, more evidence and examination are necessary. Let me introduce the inference, information, and the rationale. This hypothesis is not necessarily correlated to the herd immunity. After exposure to COVID-19, three subgroups are presentation. The first one, symptomatic and contagious. It means the patient can transmitted the virus to other people. The second subgroup, mild or asymptomatic and contagious. Both subgroup 1 and 2 are infected, true infected. But the subgroup 3, silently, naturally vaccinated, and non-contagious after the exposure. The third subgroup only exposed but not infected, so they will not transmit the virus to other people. Okay. The symptomatic and the contagious exposure, just a small proportion, and a slightly larger proportion is the subgroup 2, asymptomatic and contagious. But the third proportion is a much larger group population. They are naturally and silently vaccinated, asymptomatic, and non-contagious. The proportion of the silently vaccinated exposed depends on local variation. Majorly depends on social distancing and the PCR testing policy, aggressive or non-aggressive, and lockdown policy, strict or loose. So depends on the local variation of different area or different country. Let me introduce Germany as an example. Germany is one of the most aggressively performed PCR tests of COVID-19 country in the world. Germany initially they can perform 50,000 PCR tests per day. In the middle March, they can perform 500,000 PCR tests a week, around 70,000 per day. And in April, at least they can do 120,000 PCR tests a day. They are very aggressive. But in April 29, the confirmed case number is 116,599, and the death number, the people die, is 6,395. The raw mortality rate around 3.95%, almost 4%. The estimated actual mortality rate of the COVID-19 is around 1 to 1.5%. But the Germany raw mortality rate is 3.98%, which means when the Germany catches one confirmed case, they miss 1.5 case, which left in the community. How can Germany control the spreading of the COVID-19? You catch one and miss 1.5. You catch two and miss 3 and left in the community. In a German small town, the seroantibody study revealed 2% of the population actively infected and 14% seropositive of COVID-19. The seropositive rate is 7 times of the confirmed cases. In New York State, the population is 20 million people. The first stage the study of the seroantibody revealed the seropositive rate is 13.9%. It means 2,780,000 people get antibody positive. And at the same day, actually confirmed case is 269,000. And the second stage, seropositive rate is 14.7%, which means 2,940,000 people as antibody positive, seropositive. And at the same day, on the same day, the confirmed case is 295,000. So, the seropositive rate is 10 times to the confirmed cases. In Germany, 7 times. In New York State, 10 times. Since the seropositive of COVID-19 proportion is 10 times of the RT-PCR confirmed cases, isolation, one RT-PCR confirmed case, and 7 exposed cases left in the community. If the seropositive people are all highly contagious, how can the social distancing and lockdown policy, are the social distancing and lockdown policy enough to control the spreading? At least a lot of family cluster infection will develop widely because they will not keep social distancing at home. They are not locked down at home. If the seropositive asymptomatic exposed is contagious, the spreading of the virus cannot be controlled. In the other words, most of them is not contagious. People may be exposed to low virus load or just fragment of the virus, not active, not live virus, which induce immune response, but not infected and not contagious. In a similar way, they have been silently vaccinated. So they are not contagious, then they are not infected. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question or any opinion to be discussed, you are welcome to leave your words below the YouTube film. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.